we are going to talk about ISRD. The ISRD is called L Internal Secretary of Containment Department. It appeared around the 1950s. In 1950 the main heads of the Kineo sites of the LSL Foundation decided to create a unit which would aim to find anomaly. A year later this force of unity finds more than 500 anomaly. Then in 1960 the main chief, 015A, decided to create a second force which would aim to reconfine all the anomaly that escaped their containment cell. This second force has already been reconfigured CSP-096FZG. And 4 years later he is refining more than 600 anomalies. In 1970 the unit force which refined the CSP anomaly became the main use of the ISRD. In 1976 a third force appears. It's the ISRD, Internal Security of the Containment Department. Its goal is to attack sites that do not sign the No Attack Treaty that has breached. Explanation of Corpora. The body that finds the anomaly is very secret. We can only say something. She wears a red uniform, a black helmet, a bulletproof vest or a civilian uniform. We can say that. The other two bodies is least secret. The main body, ISRD, is very similar to the ISDRD, also called the Deconfinator or the Helmet to Death. The uniform is green-brown. He has a black vest, a black helmet with a green visor. And the ISRD is the same except that have a death symbol. The ISRD reconfined tens. The ISDRD attacks the sites and breach SCP which not sign the treaty, or it confine the SCP of the sites which not sign the treaty. All the LSL site or the 82 Canada site have the force of the ISRD which is refining. The sites that we sign on are kept secret. The breach of the site, at 12:00 a.m., the Euclid SCPs escape from their confinement. Scientists who have been ordered to leave the site are extremely afraid. This containment breach was caused by the ISRD at 11 am. At 1 p.m. the ISRD enter Gate A and Gate B, then they enter the areas. To enter them a scientist named tell the ISRD of the help, but these kill him. Hours later full of staff will be killed. The MTFs are called and 40 minutes later the MTFs are in the site. They see the ISDR and ask which unit they are. But the ISDRD shoots the MTFs. The MTFs ask for reinforcements. The ISDRD kills almost the entire MTF garrison. After this attack the head of the site tell the MTF to watch Gate A and Gate B to prevent any further attack by the ISDRD. After the attack the guards of the site cannot find any more SCP. The ISDRD flew the SCP. Some year later the chief of the site sent a message saying that some people armed with high gun they was attacking us, so please